This video is about a project that I participated in the summer of 2017 in eastern Senegal, training people to make cold processed soap. I have for many years worked with USAID's John Oganowski and Doug Baruder Farmer to Farmer program. That is a program in which federal money is used to send experts in certain areas, particularly in agricultural areas, to do direct training of clients in developing countries. It has the great advantage over just sending money whereas money might be filtered off into some corrupt officials' funds. In this case, you're sending live expertise to the people who really need it. So it's a good program, and I've enjoyed working with it over the years. I've been doing this for 22 years. I've worked in 19 countries. And most of those projects have had to do with horticultural projects. I am a professor of horticulture, so working with tropical fruit tree production, tree nursery development management, orchard management, pest and disease management, pruning and training of fruit trees, cut flower rose production, all horticultural things. So when this project came along to teach small-scale cold process soap making, that's really out of my professional field, but I had been making soap as a hobby for years and enjoy doing it, and had taught some of my horticulture students how to do it. So it seemed to be a good fit, and I'm glad I did work in that project. This was in Senegal, West Africa. The red circle is around Senegal, now each of these will have a red circle. So it was in the northeastern part of the country, right on the border with Mauritania. That's a very hot area. It's not quite Sahara Desert yet, but we had days that were 105, 106 Fahrenheit. And that can be kind of miserable for making soap, but it worked. So we were in the area of Ourossogui and Orkadiéré, and the video today is actually in the village of Gangosoulé. That's the middle circle there. It was working with small village women's groups, officially women's groups. There were often a lot of men involved too, though. They wanted to make soap for their own use as well as to sell it, perhaps in the local market, perhaps to hotels or whatever, as a source of income. Some of the challenges compared to making soap in the U.S. were very limited availability of specific oils. Mainly we used what they just called vegetable oil, and sometimes the label showed what that was made out of, sometimes it didn't. They have local supply of goat or sheep fat, sometimes some beef fat, and so we use some of that at times. Shea butter is readily available, so we could get those, but mainly the base oils were a challenge. Also, what to use as colorants. I took some commercial micas with me, but we also used some turmeric powder, some coffee, charcoal, things of that sort that they would have available. And probably the biggest challenge was fragrances. We really didn't find anything that local that could be used consistently as a fragrance. So in most cases we produced soaps with no fragrance in them, which was fine. They would have liked fragrances, but we just didn't solve that problem. You'll also see on the video a sometimes surprising and kind of scary lack of the use of safety equipment, people blending soap with bare hands and without goggles on. There was a limited amount of that sort of material available, and my clients were not particularly interested in using it. I would say that they tended to be pretty careful, but obviously that's something that could be improved upon. Another interesting challenge was that there's always a delay in what you're trying to say because it has to be translated. The language you'll hear here is Pulaar, the local language.
kewendi etten ko nogas bi meter centimetre ona mi sodum laabi sappo centimetre mi sodum laabi
way hobe mo way gayen
Mostly white soap here, you're going to have small quantities of colors.
pardon mostly white soap here
Mostly white soap here and then small amounts of colors.
doni to itu sabu do heddi ko presque danejo e pot fof de couleur mum
And so somebody's going to pour all of the white soap into the mold.
the leftover
Not yet, no.
fat and going
We're just talking right now, so we're not going to do anything. So we're going to pour the white soap into the mold, all of it. So now the mold is about this full, and it's all white.
okay doni so yippe hen photo ji fof heddi e yippu heddi nder mulo to mulo woni
And
voilà
at that point, color number 1 is going to do this.
après heddi so yippe hen kemen do it hada pati kaja donc ko sabu yippe hen pot fof yippe hen ha do après jom ledde fof irt hata heddi e yippe hen der mulo ha labitel joni an numéro 1 couleur ma e rofi comme ni ayide der comme ni go
Color person number 2
didi
is going to go between those, leaving some white.
didi e yippu hakkunde e continue comme non hakkunde espace makko voilà
Color 3
tati
is going to do this.
tati ayi tati an changer direction darga tati ayi an changer direction
Color 4 is going to do this.
nayi hakkunde tere makko
What we want to end up with is all the different colors visible and still a lot of white between them.
kala jidon ko couleur aji nay fof yalti e aussi heddi nokku danejo hakkunde voilà
And we're going to do this 2 times. The first time, they're going to hold the cup up and pour it deep. Most of it will disappear. All 4 people. Then we're going to go back and start over, and we're going to do it very shallow so it floats.
ko laabi didi premiero feccama jingoma dow e roof ko naata nder go didi o joni e wadde en comme ni voilà
So the first time is going to color the soap the whole way through. The second time is going to make that beautiful top
so the
surface.
first time all of them they're going to pour
Everybody's going to do it in the same order twice.
okay
Deep, then shallow. to
and
float.
deep in the same position or different position
The first time it's hard to see where you've been because it's all sinking.
Okay.
But yet as much as they can,
yeah
yes.
on paami de go sujjungo e yippa hen go donc yippani fof heddi seeɗa hippo e heddi laabi ɗiɗi o e waɗa hen comme ni an ayi ni an hakkunde tere makko an change direction ni an hakkunde
Then, who's the artist?
est ce que artiste non nder sale artiste yiɗi artiste okay
We're going to take a clean stick, and now we're going to do the drags with the stick.
joni artiste ɓe leɗɗe legal goton joni e tracé e
He can
dessiné
draw whatever kind of lines he wants in the soap.
a faami kala dessin tere o
So
jiɗani
what he's doing is dragging the colors across each other.
Yeah.
That's what makes it happen.
a faami voilà
So he could go this way, he could do this, he could do
jogo
this.
legal ma wala legal o legal goto toon
He could
e
spiral them.
waɗitere o yiɗi waɗa hen cercle aji ko arɗa an ka artiste la
Anything he wants to
voilà
do to make it
an ka
do.
artiste pour que vraiment so sabo benni yoɗat voilà
Do we have electricity?
est ce que pour
Because I think we're ready. This is nice looking stuff. What I'm trying to do is get rid of that oil film on the top. Okay, I think we're ready now to pour. So I'll go.
Est-ce que pour camber yuri wala yuri
I'm gonna
Okay, now we have this contamination. We need something for it to set that in. Okay, let's pour all of the white soap.
Abib.
Remember, if you want some more color in those, they're not very bright. They want something.
The colors?
Yeah, like the black is not really black.
Est-ce que you did bay de couleur serre? Bay de couleur ay. Black one, yeah.
Okay, where's the black one?
All this no. I'm going to get it.
Okay, Abibu.
Pulaar mandi non hakkilanta gala mengel mari bulan makuni ane hoy surdi
Min ko do couleur ni madi. Ko couleur ni. Parce que boy rek
couleur safran
Para ses kedam na altero. Ses passes.
an yow he
Premiero. Voilà.
Alto faya
hay deuxième ko même
Non, deuxième joli ko première fois.
do
Doesn't have to be that high, but that's good, right?
Sono waɗa hen o suuhan dow ha couleur o wawa naade nder eyi o moƴƴi
The next color.
Moji yoni.
moƴƴi
Aywa. Go.
Also deep. And he wants to miss her stripe. with
ala
his
fara
hand.
ita.
Nder.
Dulbi.
Okay. Next one, this one's gonna go sideways.
jewte o fotma ka sorde ɗon an
Okay, now for this next one, we're gonna use up all the rest of the soap, and they're gonna be very
Léegi loxo bi day gën a jege nag.
because she wants it to flow.
Dow. Voilà. Wàccal tuuti loxo bi na wàcc.
ɗo joni ko ƴulɓe ɗe
Ngeen seet.
Because you want it all.
Till the cell. Voilà. Okay, good. Continue.
And she can go back over.
Yes. Iban fof.
An kayo ngul don lawo.
Fof rek la koy topat. Okay, good. Voilà. Iban fof. Très bien. Très bien. Très bien. Voilà, Moji. Masyaallah. Aku deh. Aku deh 5 kok.
Adama ya do.
Awar data continent.
Navirai ada sinyal logo kopa.
Ono nga ci bu dama na
Nam tuti weex rek ko.
Inshallah. Dina ka lu bal na be. Ada wanjin. Ala.
Adam cukin ngay na.
Ganjil hari handi.
Okay.
No fadi.
Ayana ya yetto.
Kuti janga de poverato
Ada ma artist bant bu la ngay jël ci bant yene ben bant yi nek fele pour retenir
Aku yo de kila kasa.
Ada bayar mo ino nyaka.
Yo.
Abudu musma puja. Obi nyama ni kesa. Ndaja kula.
Kalian
Ay fawla.
Adama di laga.
kalian sih.
On funno nawdu min amri.
Aku beli video rek.
Okay, so now we can do the art.
Dari artis. Nanti wa trase.
The stick all the way to the bottom.
Legalo ya de Hales.
Habibu,
Ya.
but don't scratch the plastic. Don't break the plastic.
Nga bañ a laal perméable ci suuf.
Non ko di bubel ci reedu wal.
Perméable. Process pour perméable.
Sudo sel.
I would suggest going diagonally against the stripes because she's going with the stripes.
Mun nga def sens inverse quoi, traverser leen.
Now come back this way.
What nani?
Ya.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty.
C'est joli.
That looks good.
Then nice day.
Nice.
Nice. Kurane wal jonde.
Dal dia también, dal dia.
Now. Do we stop here or do we draw circles? Do we start here?
Est-ce que il doit avoir un cercle là wala that's enough for them.
Okay. That's going to be very pretty.
Il faut denka.
Yo mo denka.
Il faut denka.
Now they need to lift it a little bit.
Umu denka.
Yes.
They don't want to hit it so hard that it splashes. Just very lightly. Yes, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good.